Okay. I mean, now I paid $26,000, which is 41% more than I borrowed, and that's more than a fair profit on my account. I mean, so
When you paid $26,000, you mean the interest that was charged in the account as well?
Oh, every payment. I added up every payment I sent in, compared it to what I borrowed. Yeah, I paid $26,000, and I borrowed $18,000, and that came out to a 41% profit so far. So they got back everything they let me borrow, plus 41% more.
So when you paid $26,000, it was because of the interest that was added on the account.
Yeah, it came up to more than 41%. So I mean, I was saying that a 41% return, it's almost $8,000 in profit. I mean, is not enough? Does Bank of America want more?
But that was because of the interest that was on the account.
Yeah, I've paid.
We can't cancel out the balance because of the interest that you paid.
Right. I'm just saying I'd rather use that money to buy Christmas presents for my kid. I mean, why is it Bank of America's policy to steal Christmas? I mean, why does Bank of America hate Christmas?
I mean, it's not about hating Christmas or things of that nature. So I mean, we can't cancel out a balance, an existing balance, because of the interest you paid so far on the account.
Okay, well, let's talk about the interest rate right now. What does it say that the interest rate is as of today?
Give me 1 second here. Okay, the lowest interest rate that has been set from the account is 22.99% variable.
So that's what it is right now?
Right.
Okay, and do you have it in front of you what's the highest rate I paid on that account?
Give me a second here, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the highest interest rate I see in the account that has been set thus far.
Okay, I have 9 years of statements, and I went through them, and I saw that I was charged a 37% rate, and also, I mean, after the promotional rate expired, and then the rate fluctuated from a low of 13.9%, and then the highest one was the 37%. I don't know. I don't understand why it's not showing up on your account, on your screen there. But right now it's 23%. You said, is that right?
22.99.
22.99. So, have you heard of the term usury? I mean, it means charging excessive interest on a loan. Most major religions consider it a sin, and in fact, in Dante's Inferno, he sends the usurers to the seventh circle of hell. Now, if I were to help someone steal something, that would be just as bad if I stole it myself. When Christians help Bank of America commit the sin of usury, do you think Jesus cries, or does he vomit with rage?
I mean, as far as religious beliefs, sir, I mean, I do apologize, but I mean, here in for historical purposes, I mean, I cannot speak on behalf of religious beliefs.
Okay, fair enough. So right now the facts is I paid back 41% more than I actually borrowed, and I still have a balance showing that the bank wants me to pay 23% interest on. Is that right?
22.99%. That's the lowest interest that has been assessed in that account.
Okay, let's see what we can do with that going forward. Now, I see 3 different options that we can take going forward. One is I stop paying, and the bank turns this over to a collection agency, and they will give you at most 12 cents on the dollar for the outstanding balance, and that'll come out to around $900. And since every check I'm writing to now is all profit, wouldn't it be better to keep my account open and have me continue paying every month for 20 years or so?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that one more time?
Oh, sure. I think option 2 is I could say I'm not paying, and then the bank would think about pursuing the debt through a legal action. But that doesn't really bother me at all because I happen to be a lawyer, and so it wouldn't cost me a dime to defend myself. But
Okay.
but how much do you think Bank of America pays their attorneys? I mean, I bet it's not less than $100 an hour. So the more I resist, the more I would eat into the bank's profit on my account. And I'm pretty sure I can keep the bank's attorneys busy for well over 77 billable hours. But there's more to that. In the process, I would learn the best ways to resist you. And, you know, I used to be a teacher too, so I might be pretty good at teaching others how to stand up to the bank and shrink their profit on those accounts too. And if those people teach others and those people teach more, the resistance could sort of spread like a virus. And in the age of social media, that virus could spread very fast. And all they would have to do is click share, and the bank's profit loss would not be measured in thousands, but hundreds of thousands, even millions. Now, if I were an employee of the bank, it would be my duty to protect the company's profit and not let that happen. So, I mean, we could take a less bumpy road with option 3, where the bank could offer to take a lump sum for $1,000 and consider my account paid in full. And that way you would get, that would be more than you would get from any collection agency, and I would go away and never trouble Bank of America again. So what can you offer me today?
Give me 1 second, sir.
Sure.
Place your brief hold, all right?
Okay. Hello?
Hello, sir?
Yes.
Ma'am? Hi,
Yes.
thanks for holding. Okay, so I mean, as far as the interest rate, I was looking through the account. It is the lowest rate that has been applied on that account, sir. But as far as you not paying off that account, that looks like it would, be detrimental to your credit score.
So I wouldn't be able to buy a house that I would be underwater on the minute they handed me the keys?
I'm sorry?
So I wouldn't be able to buy a house and then be underwater when they handed me the keys?
As far as the credit card, what I'm saying is that it would be, it could be detrimental to your credit score to not pay that account. Period.
I see. So you can't move on that interest rate?
Right.
Okay. I guess that's the best I can get from you today. Do you mind if I speak with your supervisor?
No problem. Give me 1 second here.
Okay, thank you.